Hello everyone, fellow scholars around the world. Welcome back to some chess gameplay. We've been doing pretty well. We got up to 1466 in 10 minutes. But I think the time has come for us to dip back down. That's c4. There you go. That's c4. Pardon me, and play some 5-minute chess. I will be honest with you. Not sure I got it in me. 10 minutes was decent enough. Go ahead, take it. Go ahead, take it, dude. Go ahead, freaking take it. Now I got this open file right here. 10 minutes was hard enough when we're talking about, openings I've never experienced before in my entire freaking life. Or at least not for several years. Never in my life is probably a bit of an exaggeration. And I think I've done a very terrible job. How's this bishop going to develop? You ever think about that? How are you going to develop that bishop? Doesn't concern me. You want to take it? Take it. I don't think you're going to want to take it. That's what I was thinking. I don't think you want to take it. If you want to take it, just take it. No, we're not going to do this. You know what? You want a slice or you want the whole freaking thing? You don't want to do that. I'm telling you, you don't want to do that. All of a sudden, international egg master. Causing problems, harassing you. Over on your king side, look at that. What are you going to do? What you going to do will make my dreams come true. You want a slice of that? I could be persuaded. I've gone loco. I'm not afraid anymore. We definitely do not want to create a fork situation. We also don't want to run out of time. So, I think we do something like that. Honestly, I think we'll do something like this. That was a weird move. Just going to go ahead and tell you that was a weird move. I think that the analyzer is going to have some serious issues with it. And then you know what? We consider that okay. We consider that okay. Let's put this piece in here. I'm going to get a little entrenched. We're going to get a little entrenched. Now I gotta run through some stuff in my head. We take. You take. Check. Mate. Okay, I gotta try something. This might be heavily bad. They decided they don't want the smoke. It's a strange move in my world. We're only up by a bishop though. It's not that crazy. On the other hand, okay, we have to protect this space right here. Remember, you don't have a ton of time. You know what? Let's go hard on this piece right here. This also covers this spot. Okay. I'm not worried about this. I'm not worried about this yet. It could get hot, but we are up a piece. That was a really good move, I think. Didn't even see it coming. I don't know if it matters. We're up 15 seconds on time. I would describe us as being in a very good position right now. Let's create a little bit of a blocker here. What is a blocker? Look, it's 5-minute aside chess. Okay, you don't get the same level of rigorous analysis that you might have become accustomed to at other elements of your career. All right. We can't really do that. We can do this though. Sometimes you gotta hit him with the smoke. We're probably making some blunders. I'm trying not to let myself get too, rattled by said blunders. You could take that piece anytime. I hope you don't. Let me tell you something. I hope you don't. It's an interesting one. Certainly a bit of an maybe he couldn't have taken that at any given time. Maybe I'm actually dumb. I haven't considered that option for a little bit. So let's talk about valuable places. That's a very good place to get our knight. It's unbelievably good to get our knight there. You're probably going to fall to here, which is actually a pretty good. It's a powerful spot. But we're definitely more than willing to trade right now. Simply for the perhaps semi-obvious reason that like we're up by a piece and also by 2 pawns. So any opportunity that we have to trade with this individual, we'll definitely take it. We are also, I wouldn't say we're at a clock advantage, but we are not at a clock disadvantage. So there's some good stuff going on here. I'm gonna fall back just a little bit. We want to attack. So you're gonna take that or this, quite frankly, or that actually. Now that I think about it, quite frankly, I'm gonna let you get in there. I'm gonna let you start causing problems. Why would I do something so brave? Hold on. Tomo's trying to break into my office too. Now he's not, I was going to say he's not going to do it. On the other hand, my man's is in a very weird position now. What's he going to do with this knight? How's this knight getting out of here? Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. He's going to try to find a way to get it out. We've got an incredible fork coming up. He has to defend against it. He has defended against it, but guess what? He's like, how could he make such an unbelievable blunder? That's how. That's how, my friend. That's how. All right, now we have what I would describe as a game-winning advantage. As long as he has places to move, we're not sweating this at all. Hit him with one of those. Now, don't move too fast. You got plenty of time. You got so much time, it'll make your head spin. Not a stalemate. Not a stalemate. Multitudes of different paths to make this happen. This is probably insanely inefficient, but you know what? Guess what? Here comes another queen coming your way. How about that? How do you feel about that one? Probably not so good, is my guess. You want a third queen? Perhaps you'd like a third queen coming your way? I don't think you would. I don't think you would. Where are you going? Where are you going? It's checkmate. It's over. The dream is dead. Now the thing I'm most embarrassed about is how long it took us to get there, but that was a pretty good game. Our blitz rating has risen. John Berman has challenged us again. I'm sorry to tell you, John Berman, this is not like I'm not trying to flex, but we always have to go through analysis. If I don't go through analysis, my chat will be very upset with me. So I thought dude, I saw that we had 0 blunders. I'm pretty impressed with that. Once this finishes, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me look at the details. Let me look at the report. 88.1 accuracy versus 89 accuracy. It's 2 like pretty well played games. We were maybe down by a little, but then we just like it got out of control. Okay, so let's look at some key moments here. That's our last book move. The next key moment. By the way, I'm not surprised that it had us down up to this point because we were not down by much, but you can see that there's a little inflection. Our pawn structure on this side was destroyed. Our bishop was pinned back here. Like it probably is not the way that you would want that game to go if you had more time to analyze, at least. So this was a game changer. Our opponent made a mistake and hung their bishop out to dry. Of course, we did some swap in there. The next key moment is not for a long time. It's not for a long, long time. It's just when the game ends. E4, okay, E4 is an inaccuracy. Look at how many key moments are here, too. That's good, but there is a faster way. It's good, but there's a faster way. What are you doing? What are you doing? All these key moments are like, basically, the white player is bad. Look, it's 5-minute chess, okay? You gotta go pretty fast. We had 32 best moves, 13 excellence, 4 inaccuracies, but we're very lucky that all of our inaccuracies came like at the end, you know? So where we were already so clearly winning that there wasn't that big of a problem associated. All right, let's play a new 5-minute game. Always a little spicy, but very thankful. Playing against Jibsy Babes. All right. Why do I not know how to respond to this? Like, I'm embarrassed with myself. I feel like I actually don't want to play this fast, but here we are. You want to play a closed game? I don't. You know what? Let's freaking do it. Let's freaking do it. If you want to play a closed game of Blitz, don't let me stop you. Go ahead, put me in check. Go ahead, you know you want to. I'm going to do this anyway. Why don't you put me in check so you waste a move? Despite what I'm going to do regardless. Go ahead. Come on, hit me. I want you to hit me. You knew it was happening. Thanks for the tempo. Interesting. Very interesting move that is. Delightful. Delightful move. Yes. We're going to castle next. Kingside, because Queenside's like all fricked up right now. I see what you got going on here, by the way. I see what you got going on here, and I like it. I respect it. More than just like it, I respect it. We had to cover this piece. Otherwise, they have two pieces putting pressure on our B2 pawn. It's a tricky play. It's a very tricky play. I thought that was a likely play. Depending on what they do, we would really like to put some pressure on this pawn right here, which is really kind of like the linchpin of their whole organization. Let's see what you want to do with that bishop now. If you go here, I wouldn't. Let me put it that way. Yeah, that was kind of... Your hand was a little forced. Honestly, that was a really good move. But I do wonder if there's not a way that we could trap your rook here. So this is to put pressure on this. It does leave a couple of potential moves open here. I'm obviously, like, I'm hoping he just takes it. He didn't want the smoke, huh? This, we got to be very careful about the way we approach this. I think we should go here. We don't want to go here because then he gets a discovered attack with the rook. Rather this way. Or they get a discovered attack. I apologize. I would say, like, I mean, obviously right now we're down some material. We're down a pawn to begin with. I wouldn't describe myself as thrilled with the situation. Certainly not. I don't know where you're going to go next. But I don't like it. I don't like much about this, honestly. Actually, we should keep that there. Ah, the misclicks, dude! That was just literally tried to cancel, but clicked on a place where things could get a little spicy. So I think we want to actually go like here. We still don't want to put ourselves on the discovered attack. Yeah, like let's just leave the bishop available for no reason. We could have easily gone here. Oh my god, dude, this is falling apart. We actually hung two pieces out on them. So this is a complete cluster. We're down by 4. Limited amounts of advantages going on here. But there is one advantage we have. Time and fiber optic internet. As the time goes on, we would like to force their hand. They're going to try to stack up on that middle row anyway. We would like to force their hand. So one of the best things that we could do is force them to have to respond. How do we force them to respond? Normally you wouldn't want to trade, for sure. But I feel like keeping the ball in their court, like we're almost going to play the meta game of timing right now. We do face considerable strife. Nobody can deny this. You know what? I didn't even see that coming. I'm just going to level with you. I don't know about this move, but it's kind of an interesting one. They saw it coming, clearly. There's got to be a move here that pulls you out of the doldrums. We have to find it, though. I think it looks something like this first. Or yeah. Let's do that first. Let's see where this goes. This is really a question of how much we want to sweat. If we do this, is there an easy way out of it? I think we trade. I know, like, we actually 1000% don't want to trade, but we at least want to keep the ball in their court. Okay. Never mind. I see why you would do that. We also have a time disadvantage now, which is funny, but let's see how you want to play this. There's a lot of there's a lot of maybes going on here. Let's put it that way. We could take this, but we also don't really want to hang this piece on him. But can I hit you with some other intelligence? We've already screwed up so much. I feel like we kind of just might as well. Now we actually, again, have a time disadvantage. So we should not take this long. I'm willing to let you checkmate me, apparently. I'm very happy you actually chose to move backward. We can get a pawn out of this. Keep the pressure on. We've only got a minute. But this is like it's just a never give up situation. We should lose. We should lose 100 times over. Will we lose? Well, I'm gonna make them. They might be able to get me on time. I mean, there's a variety of different paths they could get me on here. For now, just keep the pressure on. Yeah. Bleed that clock. Bleed it. Queen. Use it. Here is a decent move. This, I don't know. I have a response. Okay, so that was indeed the decent move. I mean, we've put them into a position of reasonable power. But we need to move quickly. Of course, I do see the conundrum here. We'll do this real quick. We're blocking the threat there. We also do have this available to us. Okay, well, feel like that could have gone a lot better. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Oh my god. Okay, I mean, you got the bishop for sure. You're definitely winning. But are you confident in your endgame? Your Avengers. That's a really good move. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, my whole... I should resign. I'm actually going to resign this one. They beat me. We can look at the analysis for that. That was just an embarrassment. Like... Everything that was just a complete disaster. Like the several blunders that are basically unconscionable. We played at a 63.5% pace with 2 blunders. Pretty bad. We were slightly ahead and then it all fell apart. Looks like this game didn't go your way. That's very true. Okay, we made it further into the book. That's a new one. Great move. You found the only good move. Everything was fine up to this point. Where did it go wrong? The misclick. Yeah, that cost you 7.5 points. It's pretty bad. Let's do a retry there. What I thought was the best move was like something like this. Perhaps. It's good. It's 6 points better. The engine prefers rook to e8 though. Oh no, that's for the black pieces. Okay. Anyway, take me back to key moments, please. Okay, that was nobody knows what's going on there. Can't disagree with that. We had actually fought back a little bit at this point. This was the best reply to your opponent's mistake. They did that. Should not have done that. Okay, fair enough. The best reply to your opponent's mistake. Well, they tried to get us back into it. We can stop the analysis now. They tried to get us back into it, and for that I'll always be appreciative. But for now, let's do one more 5-minute game. I'm very embarrassed with that one. That was not a good one. All right, let's do it. Renew 1982. All right, we do a little Caro Kann defense. Interesting. I have no idea, by the way, if we're on anything that even slightly resembles the book right now. But that's fine. It'll, you know as well as I do, it's going to bust open. I think I got to move. I think I like this. No time to even think about it. I don't know, by the way, if we want to trade knights for bishops. However, what I do know is I like having control of the board. And that's kind of what's going on right now. In my opinion, at least. I like having some board control. A move that I thought you might make. I thought you might make that one. Did I have an out if you did? No, not really. Okay, well, you got to do something. It's chess. Can't just rest on your laurels. I, again, meant to cancel that move, but in the whole scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal. Certainly not good either, but it's not that big of a deal. We're putting some threats on him here. Okay. Please keep in mind, all of my opponents have a little bit of an advantage. How would they have a little bit of an advantage, would you say? Well, they don't have to talk while they play. I would say that's one of the principal ones. Just like to come back here, please. So we've gotten ourselves an extra pawn. Opponent's pawn structure is pretty messed up. There's things to like. So you're going for like a cheeky mate. We are at 1,300. Maybe you shouldn't be surprised you're going for a little bit of a cheeky mate. It's going to seem like a weird one. Maybe it is a bad one, actually, just full-on bad. You're not going to get your cheeky mate. Let me tell you that much. Just chill out here. Time is you know, you're not in a significant amount of trouble right now. See, I had a feeling like something like this was coming. I don't really know what your game plan is, though. Like, what's your whole raison d'etre here? It's a really good position for your knight. I will give you that. But I think you're just going to end up moving him back. I think. I see. I mean, it's an interesting spot. There's no doubt about the interest. Don't really want to give you a free pawn, obviously, or a free pawn. I got plays, though. I got plays for days. I got the fries that'll cross your eyes. So you're coming like back into this attack here, huh? I expect you to have not realized that you've just lost the game. Whew. 0 blunders. 0 blunders. Let's go look at some analysis here. We almost missed the win, but we got 0 blunders. Thank God we took 1 extra second to think about that one. Okay. Report. We were 88.4 versus 57.9. That's good stuff. No blunders is great. One inaccuracy, 1 mistake. No brilliance still. But we had the advantage from start to finish, it says. How about that? Let's take a look at some key moments. That was my last book move. I don't know what's considered more common. I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, I don't really play the Carol con. That's a mistake. You gave white a huge advantage. You gave him the pawn. That gives him the pawn. What were you thinking there? Everything else, we proceed like actually nothing changes. Although we did have a material advantage, like we keep pushing it thanks to the pawns. Literally no other move was important except for the fork at the end. So they were actually, like, I mean, we were up by a point, but that doesn't really mean that much in the whole scheme of things. Like, where were we here? We were up by 1.25. That's still pretty spicy. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We went 2-1 in this one. If you enjoyed it, please do click the like button. We got a special collaboration coming up in chess this week at the later half of the week, or maybe the weekend as well. Enjoy that. Thanks for your support on chess so far. Try to keep the wins coming a little bit more than the losses. 2 wins, 1 loss is something I can live with. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!